Hello, TV Days Drama Digest. Today, we unravel the gut-wrenching story of John Black's final moments and the profound impact on Marlena Evans, the love of his life. Will Marlena, portrayed by the iconic Deidre Hall, find the strength to carry on, or will the crushing weight of grief drive her to leave Salem behind? Prepare your tissues, dear viewers, as we embark on a dramatic, detailed journey through this epic tale of love, loss, and the fragile hope of moving forward. Let's dive into the heart of this tragedy. The story begins in a quiet, dimly lit trailer, a sanctuary where John and Marlena have shared countless moments of tenderness and triumph. John Black, the rugged hero whose strength and devotion defined a generation, lies frail. His breath shallow, his body battered by a relentless struggle. Marlena, the brilliant and compassionate psychiatrist, curls up beside him, her golden hair spilling across the pillow, her hands trembling as they clutch his. The air is heavy with the scent of antiseptic and the weight of inevitability. Tears stream down her face, her voice a fragile whisper as she gazes into his fading eyes. "It's okay, my love," she murmurs, her words breaking like glass. "If you need to go, I'll be here. I'll always be here." The moment is raw, intimate, a sacred farewell between two souls intertwined by decades of passion, sacrifice, and unyielding love. John's chest rises and falls, each breath a battle, until the rhythm slows, then stills. The silence is deafening, a void that swallows the room. Marlena clings to him, her sobs muffled against his chest, her heart shattering as the man who was her everything slips away. John Black, the pillar of Salem, is gone, leaving behind a legacy of heroism and a family drowning in grief. The trailer, once a haven of their love, becomes a shrine to their final moments, the walls echoing with the ghost of their bond. The question looms like a storm cloud: how will Marlena, the woman who lived for John, survive this devastating loss? The news of John's passing spreads like wildfire through Salem, a town accustomed to drama but unprepared for this seismic blow. Kayla, the steadfast doctor and John's dear friend, shoulders the unbearable task of breaking the news. Picture the scene: the Brady pub, a familiar haunt of warmth and laughter, now cloaked in gloom. Roman, the grizzled ex-cop and John's loyal confidant, leans against the bar, a glass of whiskey in hand, his eyes distant. Kayla approaches, her face pale, her lips trembling. "Roman," she begins, her voice cracking. John's gone. The glass slips from Roman's hand, shattering on the floor, the sound of violent echo of his stunned heart. His knees buckle, his rugged features crumpling as disbelief gives way to raw sorrow. The pub, a place of memories, John's booming laugh, his steady presence, becomes a stage for grief. Patrons bowing their heads as Roman weeps for his brother in spirit. Meanwhile, Belle, John's beloved daughter, receives the crushing update. Imagine her, a vision of strength and grace, sitting in her cozy living room, the phone pressed to her ear. The words hit like a tidal wave. Her father, her hero, is no more. Belle's breath catches, her blue eyes flooding with tears as memories flash. John teaching her to ride a bike, his proud smile at her wedding, his unwavering support through every storm. She collapses onto the couch, her body shaking with sobs, her heart torn between love and the agony of loss. How does a daughter say goodbye to the man who shaped her world? The struggle is visceral, her emotions a tempest as she grapples with a future without her father's guiding light. Brady, John's son, faces a similar abyss. Picture him in his apartment. The walls lined with photos of happier times, John coaching his little league team, their fishing trips by the lake. The news crashes over him, a relentless wave of pain. Brady stumbles to the window, staring out at a world that feels alien, empty without his father's voice, his wisdom, his strength. "How do I live without you, Dad?" he whispers, his voice hoarse, his fists clenched. Tears carve rivers down his face as he wrestles with a void that threatens to swallow him whole. John was his rock, his compass, and now Brady is adrift, lost in a sea of grief and uncertainty. No one feels John's loss more keenly than Marina, the woman whose life was defined by their love. In a quiet moment, she seeks solace in her son, Eric, the former priest whose empathy runs deep. Imagine the scene, a sunlit park, the breeze carrying the scent of blooming flowers, a cruel contrast to the darkness in Marlena's soul. She sits on a bench, her elegant hands twisting in her lap, her eyes red-rimmed and hollow. Eric, his face etched with concern, sits beside her, his hand gentle on hers. "Eric," she chokes out, her voice a fragile thread, "we never had enough time. John was my everything, my partner, my strength, my home. How do I go on without him?" Tears spill as she pours out her heart, memories flooding her mind. John's mischievous grin on their first date, the vows they whispered under a starlit sky, the battles they fought side by side. Decades of love, woven into every fiber of her being, now torn apart. Eric listens, his own eyes glistening, offering quiet comfort as Marlena wrestles with the unimaginable. John was her anchor, her soulmate, and now the world feels unmoored, a chaotic storm of pain and emptiness. She speaks of resilience, of learning to stand alone, but her words falter, the weight of John's absence a boulder on her chest. The shock is too raw, the wound too fresh, and Marlena's strength hangs by a thread. The days crawl by, each one a blur of grief, until the funeral arrives. Picture Salem's church, its pews packed with mourners, the air thick with the scent of lilies and sorrow. John's casket, draped in white flowers, rests at the altar, a testament to a life well lived. Marlena, dressed in black, stands tall but fragile, her face a mask of elegance hiding a shattered heart. Belle clings to her arm, Brady stands stoic, and Roman wipes away tears as eulogies paint a picture of John, hero, husband, father, friend. Marlena's voice trembles as she speaks, her words a love letter to the man she adored. "You are my light, John. I'll carry you in my heart forever." The crowd weeps, the organ's mournful notes echoing through the rafters. And the town bids farewell to a legend. But for Marlena, the funeral is a crucible, the pain of John's absence a fire that consumes her. Back at home, the silence is deafening, John's chair empty, his cologne lingering on his jacket, his laughter a ghost in the halls. She paces, her mind a battlefield. Stay and face the memories, or flee to escape the torment. The idea of leaving Salem, the town where their love bloomed, takes root. Imagine her, suitcases by the door, staring at a photo of John, her fingers tracing his smile. "Can I live without you here?" she whispers, her heart torn between the comfort of familiarity and the need to outrun the grief. Will Marlena, the brilliant Dr. Evans, pack her bags and leave, seeking solace far from the echoes of John? Or will she find the courage to stay, to rebuild amidst the ruins? The loss of John Black sends shockwaves through Salem, reshaping lives in its wake. Belle and Brady lean on each other. Their bond a lifeline as they navigate a world without their father. Roman, haunted by memories of John's camaraderie, pours his grief into protecting the family, his resolve a tribute to his friend. Friends, patients, and neighbors rally around Marina, their support a fragile net against her despair. But whispers swirl. Will Deidre Hall, the legendary actress who brought Marina to life, bid farewell to DOOL? The thought is a dagger to fans' hearts, the idea of losing Marina as unthinkable as John's departure. Is this the end of an era, or will Marina's journey continue? A testament to resilience? The emotional toll is staggering. Marina's nights are sleepless, haunted by dreams of John's touch, his voice, his love. Eric and Kayla check in, their worry palpable. While Belle and Brady grapple with their own pain, torn between supporting their mother and mourning their father. The town buzzes with speculation. Will Marina stay, her strength a beacon? Or will grief drive her away? At TV Days Drama Digest, we're on the front lines, chasing every rumor, every tearful moment, to bring you the truth. Salem holds its breath. The tension a living force. Marina stands at a crossroads, her heart a battleground of love and loss. Will she leave after John's funeral, fleeing the pain of a life without him? Or will she dig deep, finding the strength to honor his memory in the town they called home? The drama is a roller coaster, each moment a gut punch of emotion. Each decision a thread in the tapestry of this saga. We, at TV Days Drama Digest, are your guides through this storm of sorrow and hope. We'll bring you every heartbeat, live updates from Salem, exclusive interviews with the family, and the raw pulse of Marina's journey. Will she stay, rebuilding from the ashes, or will grief lead her away? The answers are coming, and we promise. Dear viewers, the drama will be earth-shattering. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.